welcome to this week's ITL. Yeah, I realize this is Monday, not on the weekend. And yeah, I realize I gotta get my priorities straight. We had a snowstorm hit this last weekend to our area, and kind of left me in a emergency in my homestead. And yeah, I realized I gotta get my priorities straight. And which excuse me, which left me kind of sleeping my night away. And this is actually in the AM. Yeah, I'll be shuffling off to my morning duties here in a little bit, but I figured I'd get this done. And I like, yeah, instead of skipping the ITL, we'll get this done. But I figured I'd go ahead and shoot it out to you guys. What happened? Ah. But like once a year, the house gave me an emergency, and the heater went out, and I struggled to try and figure out what the heck happened. I don't have the number to the man. I am the man when it comes to repairing my house. I don't trust anybody else to repairing my stuff. I trust myself. I give myself fairly good prices, you know. I charge myself really good deals, if you get what I'm saying. But either way, I had to figure out what the hell, well, pardon my language, what the heck was going on with my furnace, and it was really weird what was going on with my furnace. And here it was just something simple. At first, I kind of thought, well, maybe it's just the batteries in the thermostat. That's done really weird things. It's done really weird things in the past. So I did that right first thing twice because bad batteries sitting in the your drawer. Did that, so I just swapped out for twice, you know. No, no, no. So I ended up going down, looking myself in the basement, and looking at the furnace and looking at the codes because the furnace will throw you codes. Mine's swanky, and like, well, what's that code? I looked it up on the panel. And I'm like, well, okay, and looked at that. I was like, well, that don't seem right. And looked it up again. And I mean, I spent a day with this, then 2 days with this. Then it kept on throwing me just different codes. Like, what the heck is this? Then it started circling with the same codes all over again. I'm like, wait a minute. I played this game before, and it gave me the same codes, and I didn't do anything different. So I went ahead and like, well, let's do something here. Because at that point, it was heating the house. It wasn't heating the house to the temperature I was putting at. At that point, it was 80 degrees I was putting at, but it was only doing it at the very, like 60 degrees. It was doing the house, which with my critters, that's no go. Because my critters are sickly. And with our fibromyalgia, that's a no go. That's very uncomfortable and painful. Very with my no, I just ain't going there with my body. No. So my wife's the same way. So went ahead and I had this Friday. I had some, I'll call it Walmart cash that was given to me. I had gift certificates. So I trekked my butt to Walmart and got myself but I bought myself a thermostat. And I'm like, let's try this, just out of weirdness, because I've had thermostats do weird things in the past. I threw that in the wall. brought it home. It was a Honeywell, not the cheapest, but wasn't the most expensive one either. Just get me going. I threw it on the wall, and I let it cycle for a few times, and then I passed out. I went on bed, went to bed, passed out. That's the last thing I remember. Then I woke up this morning and figured I'd do this real quick before I take off and take care of my medicine runs and everything else. But I figured I'd give you guys a quick shout out. This will be the one of the shorter ITLs. Uh, but yeah, figured I'd give you a little bit of a shout out. And yeah, Matman, I did get your link to that the ham radio operator that over on Discord. Yeah, he's actually on your side of Pennsylvania. So I linked up with him also on EchoLink. So I'll be listening for him. Thank you very much for that. Because if ham radio operators out there wants to hook up with me with their on EchoLink, feel free to get a hold of me up here on here. I will hook up with you on EchoLink. It's not a big. I actually enjoy that. But this is Muzzle Mike, hoping you all have a great week. Signing out.